Accusations of gang rape at the University of Virginia have put new attention on sexual assaults on college campuses and how those colleges handle it. News 13's Amanda McKenzie went to UCF, the largest university in the area. She learned that the number of rape convictions may surprise you. Amanda?
The sad truth is that sexual assaults happen everywhere, and they don't always get reported to authorities. I went to UCF to talk to campus police and victim services to find out how they report rape allegations. And during that conversation, it was revealed that not one case has resulted in a conviction. Since 2011, UCF police reports show there have been 45 sexual assault allegations. In those years, 10 arrests were made, meaning only a fraction of alleged attackers faced the justice system. How many have wound up being convicted?
None.
Why is that?
Because first you have to get through the state attorney's office.
But the director of victim services, Christine Mouton, says she doesn't want that to discourage students who struggle with whether to even come forward.
Ideally, we hope that they will report to the police.
But students can choose to put the investigation in the hands of school administration by reporting to a Title IX officer. Mouton says that process takes 6 weeks or less and could result in suspension or expulsion of the alleged attacker, while a criminal investigation could take 6 months or longer. But keeping things in-house isn't necessarily easier for the victim or law enforcement.
The alcohol and drugs are usually one of the biggest factors that we have to deal with.
Meaning accurate accounts of what happened could be compromised. But UCF Police Chief Richard Berry says at the end of the day, it's the state attorney's decision on whether to prosecute a case.
We provide them with all the evidence that we have, including DNA in a lot of cases, and then they end up making that charging decision.
Deb Barra is a prosecutor for the state attorney's office who has years of experience in sex crimes and says these are very challenging cases to prove.
They believe that they can prove it, and is not a he likely did it, he probably did it. Our threshold in order to prosecute a case is that he did it beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt.
Mouton says in her 13 years at UCF working with victims of sexual assault that she hasn't seen one case go to trial.
I'd like to see them feel that if they make these choices, they have a high chance of success.
The state attorney's office tells me just because sexual assaults are difficult cases, it doesn't mean that they don't move forward with it and try to achieve justice. They say most times it comes down to one person's word against another. In the studio, Amanda McKenzie, News 13.